May I, may I please your lordship? May I please your lordship? Lordship, I beg to mention item 24, 25, 27, 31, 35, and 42.
लिख दिया
It's one song.
है तो लिख दिया
Deeply obliged.
May it please the lordship. Lordship, I beg to mention item 7.
May I beg your lordship? Lordship, I beg to mention item 3, lordship. The matter may be taken up separately.
item near जो लिख दिया नाम भी नहीं लिखा
May it please your lordships. May it please your lordship.
लिखिए लिखिए ना तो बोलो
Yes, sir. They have to file affidavit, lordship, but
अपना नाम भी
I
Yes,
think
lordship.
they did not.
Mr. James Sullivan lordship filed an affidavit, but lordship, unfortunately, her mother is very serious and she is admitted at hospital. Lordship.
James Suleiman.
Yes.
Suleiman's mother, lordship. Suleiman's mother.
I don't Mr. James Suleiman and counsel for petitioner has filed an affidavit stating that the mistake in the English translation had occurred inadvertently. We accept the explanation given, but it is advised that in
Lordship.
making the translations, the learned counsel be more cautious in future. But why the mistake is in such a way that it gives you a legal right? Why the mistake could not have occurred elsewhere? Because that particular page that was translated, it had at least 100 words. Why the mistake did not occur in any of the other 99 words, but it happened only in that word. And because of the mistake, a legal right is created, which otherwise is not there. It's not fair. Ask me not to do it.
He may be apology. Lordship.
Understand, apology is a good word, but it should not be done. Suppose we would not have detected it. Good thing we went through the vernacular, detected it. Had I not gone through that vernacular, the matter would have been allowed in your favor based on this thing. It should not be done. Very improper. Yes, now what is your case? Now you correct it. That annexure you correct it first.
Lordship. We will-
Petitioner to incorporate a correct translation at page 31 of the writ petition. List after the correction is incorporated.
Obliged, Lordship.
Item two.
Lordship, item number 34, Lordship, kindly. the
34, let it come first.
Lordship,
You want to go somewhere?
because my Lordship, my baby is today sick.
Baby sick. Look at video.
Item one. In this email, your lordship directed us to provide voter list of 1965 to 1985.
65 and 8 to 85. Huh. You
Sir.
brought it.
We tried Millard, we are trying it Millard, but could not complete it. If the
Mr. Ali?
ECI
It's stated by Mr. A. Rashid Ganguly that in spite of a sincere effort being made, the complete voters list from the year 1965 to 1985 could not be procured by the petitioner. The election commission may produce the said voters list. This also.
Item three.
Yes, sir.
So in this case, Lordship, we have filed,
1-6 for the time to bring a record of voters list of 71.
so we have filed.
Filed it.
Flag A, Lordship, the affidavit.
Hmm.
In the file, flag A, Lordship.
Very well. Now, what is your case? Who is the father of the petitioner?
Father name of the petitioner is Amiruddin Ali, Lordship.
Sorry,
Amiruddin Ali.
Amir Uddin Ali. Where does his name appear?
His name first appeared in the voter list of 1971, Lordship.
19, page number.
Page number 31.
Mr. Phukan, make the habit of saying it in one sentence.
Lordship.
Page number so and so, voters list of 66, serial number so and so is the name.
Lordship.
Why you have to ask you question on everything? Page number 1,
Lordship.
voters list which year 66. No, go this way. If you are not ready, you adjourn it. Come prepared. You are ready.
31, Lordship.
But don't give the answers in piecemeal. Make it in one complete. Just page number.
31, Lordship.
31.
Garnish Lord. अच्छा
Who is the father? Amiruddin.
Amiruddin, Lordship, serial number 2, Lordship, in the list.
Sorry.
In the serial number 2, Lordship, Amiruddin.
There is no serial number 2.
Lordship, in the names,
There are 2 serial number 897 and 898.
Lordship.
Which serial number? You prepare, come.
418.
Adjourn on the prayer, Mr. R. Phukan, to this again. This next time. You can't go on like this, Mr. Phukan. Come the evening before, at least open the file in your chamber, read through it so that the entire facts in your mind in one go. This is before the court. Not that every word we have to ask you a question, where is this, where is that?
Oblige.
Item 5.
Petitioner to provide the further material is a Fazar Ali in the marriage certificate, which is another written Fazar Ali. Yes.
My lord, by as per the last order, your correction was.
How the true Fazar Ali is the same? Any material?
My lord, this in the higher case, it was disposed of by your lordship, my lord.
Sorry,
In the higher case number 850, your lordship already disposed of.
what 850?
Yes.
850. What is
Yes, my
850?
lord. Only mistake was, my lord. Number 1, non-K Magurmani and KS Dula. This is the mistake, my lord. It was corrected, my lord. In respect of marriage certificate.
The address ought to have been Nongke Magurmari in
Yes,
place
my
of Nanglicha. So now it
It is correct.
is
Corrected. my lord.
corrected. Very well. Page 10 and
Now,
page annexure 10, page 39. What is this? Certificate of
marriage
marriage.
certificate.
So she's daughter of Hazar Ali of Nongke Magurmari.
Yes, ma'am.
And where is the 66 voters list?
My lord, 66 meter list, my lord, the
Page
father
number?
his name was there, my lord.
Page number?
My lord, page number, my lord, page number 28. Serial number 8.
This is of Nangli. Voters list of Nangli.
Yes, my lord.
In our IA, we had corrected your cause title in the writ petition.
Yes,
We have not corrected a voters list. And we cannot correct a voters list. Voters list only they can correct it. So now, how Fozor Ali of Nangli and Fozor Ali of Magurmari, they are the same person. Tell us. Magurmari to postpone the play. The good thing like that. I have been silent of the first person which was very listen.
my lord, Fazur Ali is father, my lord.
We know he is the father.
Yes, my father.
We are asking you, Fozor Ali of Nangli and Fozor Ali of Magurmari, how we are to understand they are one and the same person and they are not different persons.
My lord, my lord, this is the affidavit, my lord, I have already given before your lordship, my lord.
Affidavit is your own statement.
Yes, my lord.
You are
Okay.
making a statement before the court and filing an affidavit, they are at par. There's no difference between the two.
My lord, in 70 voter list, kindly have the same
Page number
page number, my lord, 30.
30.
Same is there, my lord.
What same is there?
Fazur Ali 406, serial
Page
number.
number 30.
30, my lord.
31.
Yes.
Fozor Ali.
Mm.
This is also Nangli.
Same.
We have no difficulty with Fozor Ali or Nangli.
Yes.
But the father is Fozor Ali of Magurmari. So unless Magurmari Fozor Ali and Nangli Fozor Ali, they are the same person. You have not established.
My lord,
your-
I'll give a further additional affidavit.
Your affidavits will not help you unless you bring some material to prove it.
My lord, as far so far the record is concerned, there are no other documents is available.
What can we do?
This is the document, my
How-
lord.
How, because again, in 1997, name of Fazal Ali appears in Magurmari.
Yes, my lord. Kindly have a look, page 32, my lord. Same,
Mr.
my lord.
Talukdar, let us
Same.
dismiss this
Same.
petition. Let us dismiss the petition.
Next statement, when I'll
How-
satisfy your lord.
How much opportunity?
My lord, next date may begin.
And you have done almost a misleading act
My lord,
by filing an IA, getting the cause title in the writ petition corrected. And then today, first statement you made, the court has passed an order in the IA. So your problem is over.
yes,
Why do you use this underhand
my
tactic?
lord, there is
Mr.
documents
Mr.
available.
Talukdar,
I cannot go beyond the
Mr.
record.
Talukdar, I know you cannot go beyond your records. Instead of being straightforward and more candid and be fair to the court, why your attempt is always to mislead and try to extract something? Please, this is the worst habit a lawyer can ever develop. Next time, whenever Mr. Talukdar comes, we'll be extra cautious. We'll check each and every word, every document. We'll start doing that. Ultimately, your matter will take 1 hour every day. So we'll take it up as a last item so that others are not inconvenienced. This is the fate you are inviting. Please don't do all this. Our order was very clear. If you have any material to show that Magurmari Fazal Ali and Nangli Fazal Ali, same person, please bring it. And what do? Next date, you file a IA. Get some correction in the writ petition cause title. And we, accepting Mr. Talukdar to be fair, we allowed it. Today, Mr. Talukdar comes and say, on that day by IA, everything is corrected. So now please pass the order in my favor. Are you not adopting a misleading approach, Mr. Talukdar? Please don't do it. What time will come, we have to formally tell you by issuing notice not to do it. Yes, what material you have to show that the two Fazal Alis are one and the same person? See, we are very generous. We are very patient with everyone and giving every opportunity to prove your case. But don't misuse it.
I have nothing to do.
You should not.
I leave it to your lordship.
You are not to leave it to us. You have taken the brief of your client, you are bound to make your submission. Your client had an interested brief to leave it to the court. Or he would have directly filed a petition before the registry.
To the 19. Which question happened?
One simple question. You are establishing a link with Fazal Ali of Magurmari.
Yes, ma'am.
Fazal Ali of Magurmari is not a citizen by his own. You try to rely on Fazal Ali of Nangli, who is in fact a citizen. Now you have to prove that they are two are the same person.
Then only my lord, village panchayat certificate is there, my lord. Election commission certificate is there, nothing else, my lord.
Election Commission certificate. Let us see what it is.
My
Which
lord,
page?
Buddha election commission of India.
Certificate. Mr. Ali, nowadays you start issuing certificates.
Buddha ID card, my lord.
Don't again another wrong statement.
Buddha ID.
Voter ID card is not admissible in evidence.
Non-K Magurmari.
Yes, Magurmari is okay. Magurmari, Fazal Ali is the father, we all
Yes.
know. But unless he is Fazal Ali of Nangli, he will not become a citizen. Hmm? Was required to produce any further material which may show that Fazal Ali, father of Amina Khatun, in the marriage certificate at page 39, annexed to the writ petition. And Fazal Ali, whose name appears in the voters list of 1966 of village number 5 Nangloli in the Dorong district, are one and the same person. The petitioner thereafter instituted ISC 850/2023, seeking for a correction in the cause title of the writ petition WPC 1398/2023, that the address of the petitioner ought to have been number 1 Nongke K Magurmari in place of Nonglichor. Accordingly, correction in the cause title was allowed. Today, when the matter is taken up, when the learned counsel, Mr. Talukdar, I.A. Talukdar, was asked as to whether any further material is available to show that Fazal Ali of Magurmari and Fazal Ali of Nangloli are one and the same person. Mr. Talukdar refers to the order dated 11/4/2023 in IA 850/2023 to impress upon the court that the two Fazal Alis are one and the same person. Entire approach is nothing else but misleading. When a further query is put as to what further material is available, Mr. Talukdar says that no further material is available with the petitioner. But however, Mr. Talukdar seeks for an adjournment to explore as to any material is available. A last opportunity is given to the petitioner to produce any further material to show that the two Fazal Alis of Nangloli and Magurmari are one and the same person. List on so and so. Yes,
My lord, I am going to file additional affidavit today.
we stated that as pursuant to the order of 15/3/2023, an additional affidavit would be filed today. Pray aloud, list on picture.
25th August.
Public.
25th. Item 6. 6 open.
প্রথম to 5 আছে এটা, next to 6 আছে।
Item 6, sir. Next.
6, 6, 6, 7 adjourn নেগি।
7 inch.
8, item 8.
No, no, this is 6.
I thought
Six.
it was second
Item
matter
6
to
is mine, my
six.
lord.
Yours was 6, second
Yes,
matter.
ma'am.
Second. Item 8.
Lordship, in this case, Lordship, some more time may be allowed. Lordship.
July 20.
Mr. G. Sharma, Land Council for the Home Department, seeks for further time to do the needful
Yes, Lordship.
as required by the order of 26/7/2023, list on so and so.
Item 9.
Visitors report.
Madam Becca, required the police case have been registered, update, yes, update of the investigation.
Lordship, I have received an instruction, Lordship. In para number 2, Lord,
Para number
2. Last, no. Serial number 1, 2, 3, 4. Line 3, in course of investigation, one admission register class 1, year 1989 of Rupohi, Pakotgaon Mutap School. Rupohi shows total 26 entries in page number 4, being serial number 105 as Abdul Motlib. Lordship. Lordship,
just a minute. What is the IO doing? Nothing. He has just taken 2 books and happy with it.
oh, Lordship,
On which date the case was registered?
Lordship, FIR lost on Lordship 19/7/2013.
19/7/2023.
2023. Yes,
Okay.
Lordship. মতলিক বুলিহে আছে আব্দুল মতলিক বুলি আছে কিন্তু মতলিক বুলিহে আছে ইয়াত সেইখনটো দিয়া নাই
There is the updated status of the investigation in Rupohi PS case number 331/2023. It appears that other than seizing certain documents, nothing further had been done by the investigating officer. The superintendent police Nagaon is directed to oversee the investigation and submit a updated status report on the next returnable date. And ensure that the investigating officer is not sitting over the matter. Responsibility.
9. Item 10,
What's the name of this investigating officer? He doesn't even give his name. He is the OC. Or he is the- See, whatever he had stated, Mr. What's his name? Your name, please? Mr. Hazarika, whatever you have stated in your status report, we have already seen it.
Even Abdul.
We are asking you to investigate and take action. What have you done? Nothing.
No, Lordship, I will inform of.
Huh. After noticing all this, whatever your inspector is stating, we have ordered a police case to be registered.
Okay.
Now, after 2 months, you are again telling us back what has happened. We know what has happened.
Only a.
So either we issue disciplinary proceeding against the investigating officer or ask him to do the work.
No, but,
2 months is more than enough for this.
One opportunity may be granted. I will
Do
inform
it.
Lordship.
Do it immediately.
Sure.
And ask him not to play with the court. And this is a court ordered investigation, mind you.
Twenty-nine, I cannot be back. Except this one. Bolaram, Darong. Bolaram.
What we say is that the admission register does not appear to be a document of the year 1988. It was a new subsequently created document. This is what we asked you to investigate. And what have you done? Other than telling us that serial number 113 is the name of Fatima duly approved by so-and-so. So is your police in collusion with these people? Then? If this is your status report after 2 months, it appears your police is also hand in glove with all these people. What other inference can you draw? Come to our order 23/6/2023. It's very specific. The register was produced before the court has produced it. The government council had also produced. Everybody says, even the petitioner agreed that it is not a document of 1988. So is your police not required to at least ask them the question?
Next time I'll.
Or else we are ordering a police case against the police also. Hand it over to CID to register a case against you also, if you don't do it. দেখিলে গম পায় এখন এটিএটো কাগজে না ভাই নতুন কাগজ এখন বই এখন বনাইলে বেশি আইছে আর এমন কবজ যায় we found that academic we countersign and we also duly countersign. Or we ask the SP to remain personally present.
Okay, one opportunity may be granted. Next time.
We are listing it next week, this one.
No.
A status report produced, returned back to be produced again on the next returnable date.
item 10,
Lordship, the name of the father of the petitioner appeared in the voter list of 1966.
Page number.
Page 2930.
It's coming for the first time. Notice issued,
No, your lordship.
right?
Your Lordship, earlier an adjournment.
Adjourn on the prayer of Mujumdar, prayed first. Yes, who is the father?
Your Lordship, page number 29, Your Lordship.
Page number 29.
2930, Your Lordship. The father of the petitioners, name Rohimuddin Sheikh
Rohimuddin Sheikh, father.
from village Kumri, Your Lordship.
Village Kumri. And Momiran,
Momiran is my stepmother, Your Lordship.
stepmother. Okay.
Lordship.
Now, which material will show that Julas is the son
Your
of
Lordship,
Rohimuddin?
Julah's mother was the seventh wife of his father, Your Lordship, and the youngest one. After his father's death, when he was young, they migrated to a village named Ekla Salbari of Gwalpara district, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, I have annexed the voter list of 1997.
Very well.
Yes, Your Lordship.
How do you prove it?
Your Lordship, for that, Your Lordship, I have obtained a certificate from Siragaon Panchayat, under which Panchayat the village Kumri of my father falls. The secretary of the Panchayat
Let
appeared
us see
before the
what
tribunal.
certificate secretary has given.
Your Lordship will find the order on page 60,
60.
64, Your Lordship, annexure 19.
So Julas' mother is the seventh wife of the
Yes,
father Rohimuddin.
And-
Rohimuddin is a man of village Kumri.
Kumri, Lordship.
And now,
Now they have
after his
migrated,
death, they had
they have
shifted to village.
the youngest wife and his sons
Uh.
has migrated to Ekla Salbari.
Salbari.
Ekla Salbari.
In which year?
Your Lordship, in the year 1991, I have been saying.
In the year 1991, they migrated.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Which year Rohimuddin died?
Rahimuddin died when he was very young.
No.
In the year 1981.
Produce the document of his death. Let us see when he died.
Lordship, that has not been produced, Your Lordship.
Something has to be there. Your
But
cover,
if-
your Kabarstan keeps a record. Get the record.
I don't
The
think-
man has to be cremated.
Yes, Your Lordship, but I don't
No,
think in the
yes,
village areas, Your Lordship, such records.
In
are-
village area, people are not cremated. They're thrown to
Yes,
the river or
No,
what?
They are cremated. They are-
And every cremation ground, I think, maintains records, if I'm not wrong. Whether it's a cremation ground of the Hindu faith or Muslim faith or Christian faith or anybody,
Lordship.
everybody maintains a record. There is no crematorium without a record.
Lordship. But if Your Lordship may peruse this evidence, Your Lordship, of
Yes,
the
page number
DW3, page 64, Your Lordship.
64.
Lordship.
64 is the part of some order. It is not evidence.
Lordship.
Page 64,
60.
it's a part of an order.
Your Lordship, it should-
Your repetition is 4137,
Yes, Your Lordship, 62, Your Lordship, 62, Your Lordship.
62.
Lordship, Lordship. Your Lordship, my name is Jamiruddin Kazi.
My news,
My Lordship,
your,
no, Your Lordship, it states.
no,
Your
we know, Jamiruddin, 50 years. Nineteen hundred 50 years old. He must have been born 1969 born maybe. No, 69 born, 50 years old. How do you expect the court to accept this evidence? See, first line. Ali filed an application addressing me for issuing certificate enclosing voters list of so and so. So the man reads the voters list and issues the certificate. What evidentiary value this certificate will have?
Your Lordship, he also states, Your Lordship,
Well,
below of the same paragraph. Your Lordship.
what does he say?
I also inquired with the villagers
I also inquired.
Whether-
What inquiry he makes?
whether applicant.
Mr. Counsel, inquiry means it is hearsay. Evidence is knowledge, either from knowledge or from public record of whom the witness is a custodian. These are the only two evidence that is available. Today I go to Mr. Your name?
I was saying,
I go to Mr. Hussain. and inquire what kind of a man is Mr. Sharma. Mr. Hussain tells me that Mr. Sharma is a very bad man. Tomorrow I'll go to the court and give evidence. Mr. Sharma is a very bad man. Will Mr. Sharma become a very bad man? Why? I have inquired from Mr. Hussain. Will it be evidence at all? Then same is with your case. Read it. Julhas Ali informed me. So what value this evidence has?
Your Lordship, the DW3 also says that, Your Lordship, the
Mr.
villages.
Hussain, first you read the law of evidence and then make your submission. Merely somebody giving a certificate, somebody coming to a court and saying something is not evidence. Unless the person also satisfies the basic ingredients of an evidence. Evidence hobo etu. If evidence hobo jana. Mughe rahi boli to no evidence. What information was it? Information now. Julhas Ali informed. মই যদি আপোনাৰ বিষয়ে হাত দিব লাগে, মই যদি তেখেতে মোক কৈছে মোৰ কি হাতী হ'ল? It's not evidence. Evidence, there are two basic ingredients. One, the person giving evidence must have knowledge about the fact. Knowledge means his own knowledge, not knowledge gathered by asking here and there. Two, maybe from public record if he is the custodian of that public record. There is no third option available. Any other materials?
No, Your Lordship, my younger brother appeared before the tribunal, but I don't think that evidence will help me. Your Lordship.
How do you know he is the younger brother or he is
Yes,
not a
that's-
man otherwise?
That's, yes, Lordship, he is my younger brother because his name appeared along with me in the voter list, Your Lordship. But the linkage.
But
issue-
again,
Linkage issue remains.
you will go and give evidence for him, he will come and give evidence. Both will be saved. Anything you want? Find out. The petitioner relies upon the evidence rendered by Jamiruddin as DW3 available at page 62 to the petition to establish that Julhas Mia is the son of Rahimuddin Sheikh of the 1966 voters list of village 131 Kumri in the Dhubri district. It is stated by Mr. I. Hussain, land counsel for the petitioner, that the mother of Julhas Mia is the seventh wife of Rahimuddin. And after the death of Rahimuddin, the seventh wife, along with her son, that is the petitioner, shifted to village
Ekla Salbari.
Salbari,
Ekla
Ekla Salbari. To prove that the mother of the petitioner is the seventh wife of deceased Rahimuddin of the 1966 voters list of village Kumri. Petitioner relies on the evidence rendered by DW3 Jamiruddin Qazi, where Jamiruddin Qazi claims himself to be the secretary of Sirakuti Gaon Panchayat. A reading of the evidence rendered by DW3 makes it discernible that firstly, it is stated on the basis of an application made by the petitioner himself, enclosing certain voters list. Semicolon. The witness inquired with the villagers regarding the fact the petitioner intends to establish. And further, the witness was also informed by the petitioner himself regarding the deposition that had been made. Mr. I. Hussain seeks for an adjournment to examine whether the evidence rendered by DW3 is an admissible evidence under the law. Petitioner may also explore as to whether any further material is available which may establish that The petitioner Julhas Mia is the son of Rahimuddin of the 1966 of this complete.
Item 11. 29.
Certificate Gaumbura.
Lordship, I am supposed to file additional affidavit, Lordship, and Lordship. I'm paying.
No, you are not supposed to file affidavit.
Lordship.
You are supposed to make your submission whether the certificate by the Gaumbura satisfies the requirement of Section 50 Evidence Act.
Lordship, besides this, not Gauba, also Panchayat Secretary, Lordship.
You want to bring some more material.
Lordship, I want to more materials and.
Mr.
his-
J. Abbas and counsel for the petitioner in response to the query posed in the order of 28/7/2023 candidly admits that the certificate of the Gaumbura do not satisfy the requirement of Section 50 of the Evidence Act to establish a relationship. Mr. Abbas seeks for adjournment to explore as to whether any further material is available to establish that Big Goose Sheikh
Bengu Sheikh.
is the father of the petitioner.
Yes.
This concept.
Obligation.
Item 12.
Yes, Mr. Khan.
Yeah, please, Lordship.
Well, justifying the contents raised in the fifth cause title of page 2. What is here?
I have filed an affidavit as entering a
Mhm.
additional apology because of the insertion of that sentence.
What was it? The fifth cause title at page 2. High-handed action. How can a judicial authority act in a high-handed manner? They can act in an illegal manner. Then you prove the case in your favor. Okay, fine. Pursuant to the order of 4/8/2023, an affidavit has been filed and the reason stated in the affidavit is accepted. Now on merit, what do you have to say?
Page 56 is the voter list of 1966.
Page 56.
My lord. Tukur Mahmood,
Tukur Mahmood Sheikh
he is my father,
is the father village
and Joshna.
Toto Kolia Tritio Khondo.
My lord.
Now, which material will show
My lord, marriage
Mia Khatun is the daughter,
my lord, marriage certificate, page 79.
page 79.
Rosima Khatun, Vikas Tukur Mahmood, Soto Kolia.
Video, no?
My lord, marriage took place in the year.
Mr. Sharma, timing let us pass in remote. Heard just Petitioner relies upon the voter list of 1966 of village Chotokolia Part 3, which contains the name of Sukur Mahmood Sheikh at serial 198. Also relies upon a, what is this, certificate or what? This one? Or Kabinnama. Also relies upon a Kabinnama in respect of the marriage of the petitioner, which contains the information that Josima Khatun is the daughter of Sukur Mahmood of village Chotokolia Part 3. In view of the, but however, we also require the petitioner to produce the marriage registered in original based upon which the Kabinnama was issued. But however, for the however, because of the primary facie case made up. This is only a certificate. Produce the original one. Ask the Qazi to come with the register.
Item 13.
Notice in 6 months. 6 weeks.
My
Yes.
petitioner name is Kamlai Bibi. His father's name appear in page 11, annexure 1, serial number 209.
Tazmol Ali.
Yes, my lordship. Then my lordship,
Then which document will show Kamlai is the daughter of Tazmol?
marriage certificate is there, ration card is there.
Page number?
Page number 19, annexure 4.
Page number 19 is what? What is it? Marriage certificate.
Kamlai Bibi, lock with daughter of Tajmul Ali.
Hey, Agotoni is an academic.
Then also we have my lordship.
Khali
page 30
marriage registered in original. Logote Arveta detail. Where is the ration card?
Page 33, my lordship.
30
Annexure
petition
12.
also relies upon a ration card, which contains the information that
Kamlai Bibi, name of
Kamlai Bibi
the next line, father's name is.
is the daughter of Tajmul Ali of village. Village is different. Village is different. Village is not the Samrali. Page 33.
That marriage certificate, it is his husband address is given.
No, marriage certificate cannot contain a husband address.
Mane-
Marriage
first
certificate
line.
is issued when the person
Yes,
is getting married. It is always related with the father.
Yes, my lordship.
From that day onwards, it is related with the husband
Yes, my lordship.
after the marriage takes place.
I'm telling myself the
So
first line,
ration card, what do you say? What is the name of the village?
Jamuna.
Khub Jamuna, different village. But however, the ration card relied petitioner refers to her to be Kamala Bibi, daughter of Tajmul Ali of village Khub Jamuna. Therefore, said question shall remain open.
Item 14. नाम की नाम तो लोग
Court master will call for the wakalatama and will pass the same order. Okay. But if the wakalatama does not come, it will be listed again. Ensure that the wakalatama comes to the court. Yes, Mr. Khan.
May I please, Lordship? Well, this is the second requisition. Earlier requisition was remanded by your Lordship for deciding the matter in phase. If your Lordship kindly come to the earlier order of this honorable court,
Page number.
page 82, Lordship. And relevant Lordship 84. Relevant Lordship page 84, para 3. In the writ proceeding,
And what the tribunal says?
might have to kindly come to page
Page-
86. Accordingly, I appear on the very first day,
No, no.
date was fixed for opinion without Lordship providing any opportunity to the state of Home Department to produce any Lordship report. Apart from that, Lordship,
Just a minute.
yes. Page Lordship 90.
Just a minute. Where is the final order?
My lord, page 90 and 97 is the Your Lordship,
Page number 90.
90.
Yes,
And page Lordship.
just a minute.
Same order Lordship
Just a minute.
was passed.
Just a minute, Mr. Shan. Why do you allow us to read at least?
Oh, sorry.
If you can, how can I concentrate to read? If you want me to read, if you go on speaking. The Should we issue contempt on this member, Mr. Sharma? Did we issue contempt on this member?
Not for the time being, Doctor.
Hmm.
Not for the time.
He expected something different from the proceeding, not getting it. These kind of orders are passed, or he is doing it in the interest of justice. Taking her after some time, verify with this man why he had passed this order. We have underlined it. 66 voters list Monser,
Yes.
same village, 77 voters list is of Kodam, son of Monser. Okay. Both Isha Haq projected Kodam could not establish link with Monser with whom has projected. Prosidi could not establish that person Monser Ali, father of Felu, the son of Felu, whose name contains the 60, is the same one whose name appears Monser Ali, father of Kodam. Why?
Lordship.
Does the tribunal have any further material that these two Monser are different person?
Also, further inquiry of is also
No.
not done.
No. Does the tribunal has any more material with it? Some extraneous material that the two Monser are different? Monser of the 1966 voters list and Monser being the father of Kodam in 77 of the same village, that they are different person. Does the tribunal has any more extraneous material with it?
Lordship.
Has the burden under section 9 not been discharged? And what more does he want, this member? Ask him.
Can it be tomorrow, Lordship?
Today. 2 o'clock. See, we also received some information. And mind you, when the court has remanded the matter, that 66 it is Monser, 77 it is Kodam son of Monser, and thereafter this person claims that they had shifted to another village and they have produced material to show that village. They said after shifting we had purchased a plot of land there and residing. Purchasing a plot of land by the person of the earlier village is a good indication shifted. Suppose today you are G. Sharma of Guwahati. If you shift to Nalbari and immediately thereafter G. Sharma of Guwahati purchased a land in Nalbari, what does it indicate? Does it not indicate that the same person has purchased? When he asked him to just examine this, what he says, could not establish that Monser, father of Kodam in 77 and Monser of 66, they are one and the same person. Is there not a concept called preponderance of probability in law of evidence? When the preponderance is there, don't you feel that you need some more material to dislodge the preponderance? Then also bring 10 orders of this member where he had declared somebody to be citizen. Let us see what kind of order he is passing. Let us see whether the yardstick applied is same or not. It has to be same. Your judgment yardstick can't be different. That for declare to be citizen, will I use a different yardstick? Declare to be foreigner, I use another yardstick. It cannot be. We also can't do it. Our yardstick has to be same. Upon using the same yardstick, the result will follow either this way or that way. But today, to dismiss a repetition, I'll follow one yardstick. To allow the repetition, I'll follow another yardstick. Can we do it? Can any judicial authority do that? No. Also ask him to hand over 10 judgments where he had declared persons to be citizens. And we'll compare this one with that one, whether he is using the same logic or not. Then we'll require this man to answer why. If it is same, it is okay. If it is not, we'll ask him why different approaches under different circumstances. Okay. 2 o'clock. It is Kamrup Metro. I think it's somewhere nearby.
Yes, bro.
Where is it located?
Hedayatpur.
Hedayatpur.
Yes.
If he doesn't have a peon, we'll depute a peon from the court to get it. The peon of the DBO, like that.
Item 15 for admission. Time being.
Possibly, matter may come after 1 week.
Why?
Mr. A. Stafadar, who is appearing in this case, is suffering eye infection.
Eye infection. 2 weeks. Not 1 week, 2 weeks. So that he comes to the
It
court
will,
only after
require
complete
minimum
recovery.
one week time to clear.
Sorry,
This IM section, it will require minimum 1 week.
that's why he said 2 weeks, so that he doesn't come to the court before complete recovery. It is stated that Mr. Tomadar is suffering from eye infection, adjourned for 2 weeks. This comes when.
Item 16.
Yes, item 16, Mr. Mahmood.
My lord, the
Mhm.
present petitioner, parents died before 1965. So she has no any voter list of prior to 70. But she had exhibited one school certificate. And that school certificate has.
No, any death certificate or anything,
School certificate is there, that
no,
was
no,
exhibited.
anything to establish the death.
I have.
No,
asked the,
we are asking this question. If you establish the death, that will also establish the existence of that man.
Yes,
Because without existing, a man cannot die.
the death certificate is not there, but.
Not
he has stated-
certificate. You Kavarsthan record. Kavarsthan record birth record may not be there, but every death record is there. Not now, since centuries.
Yes, that is. And also, I have also.
Go ahead and to get that.
It is from Morigao. Then on that point, and lordship, she has also told me that I have some land document. prior
No,
to
no,
70.
once we establish that the father existed, because to die, he must exist.
Definitely.
No person without existence can die. So moment you prove the death through some Kavarsthan record,
Yeah.
his existence prior to 65 is established. Once you establish this, if you produce any material to show that this person is the daughter of that person who died, your case is, we'll accept it.
2 weeks time, make I look at.
2 weeks time.
And also some land document I have been so
Please.
this or any other.
And document of the same village. Same
Yes.
village where the father existed earlier.
Yes.
Same village. Very good. Very good, very good. Yes. The petitioner to produce the records of the Kavarsthan pertaining to the death of her father, namely Jagmia,
Chania.
who is stated to have died prior to 1965 at village
At village,
mm,
Hatimuria.
Hatimuria, in the present Morrigaon district. The petitioner also intends to produce a land purchase document which may contain the information that she is the daughter of so-and-so of the village. Adjourn to enable the petitioner to produce the relevant materials, the F4 indicated materials.
Item 17.
Please, Your Lordship. In the last order, the Honorable High Court ordered.
To
to
that
show-
family members of Idris referred in 66 to 85
Yes,
had later shifted to village Sangmaji Mikirgaon.
yes, Your Lordship.
What material you have?
We have taken instruction from the petitioners. They have requested for some more time to get the necessary.
It's your name?
SZ Hayat.
S. Jed Hayat, when counsel for the petitioner states that some further time would be required to produce the materials as indicated in the order of 15/5/2023. Prayer aloud, list count 60.
Obliged, obliged.
Want to say something, Mr. Mahmood?
Hatimuria. Other Dhakai Putti PhD.
It Dhakai Patti PhD.
Yes, instead of Hatimuria.
Ah.
Yes, obliged.
Their Kavarsthan record will be there.
Yes,
If you send somebody,
obliged.
Item 18.
Amirul Hussain. None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. It is noticed that after the interim order was passed on 26/2018, the matter had not proceeded any further. In the event of further non-appearance, adverse order shall follow, list on so and so. Next time, Mr. Kulkarni.
Item 19.
Yes, item 19.
May I please, your lords? My lord, this is the that matter, my lord, regarding that the police custody, my lord. My lord, we have verified from the, my lord,
Subsidiary. Ha.
my lord.
Hazo.
My lord,
Rod.
yes, my lord,
Hmm.
the distance from the hardware shop and to the, my lord, petitioner's residence is around, my lord, 20 to 25 kilometer, my lord. And he started from, my lord, his hardware shop around 7:40 to 7:45 and reached, my lord, within a half an hour. That distance can be, my lord, travel, my lord. And my lord, I have also verified because my colleague, my lord, is also belongs to the same village, my lord. And he has also supported that it will take nearly about 35 to 40 minute maximum. My lord.
So at
My lord.
7 o'clock in the morning, he goes and purchases some
No,
rod.
my lord, at 8 a.m., my lord, in the morning, that, my lord, he
So
started the distance.
you mean to say
My lord,
that on 4th,
my lord.
the man had purchased the rod, reached his home around 8 o'clock,
Not
9
8
o'clock, police came.
No, my lord, around, my lord, he started from 8, my lord. He reached around 8:40 up to 9.
And the moment he reached,
My-
within 15-20 minutes, police
Because, my
came.
lord, it was a police patrol team, my lord, that apprehended the, my lord, petitioner. Police patrolling team was there, my lord. It was not like that,
So
My lord.
you mean to say that on
My-
4th,
my lord.
when the rod was carried from Amingaon to Hazo,
Hazo, my lord.
police
Hold on.
patrol caught hold of this
My
person.
lord, at his residence.
No, on the petrol doesn't go to residence.
No,
Petrol
Lord, they-
remains in the
while they were-
road.
My lord, while they were, he was.
Petrol never goes to residence.
Lord, it is the patrolling team, my lord, apprehended the petitioners,
Okay.
my lord.
So
My lord.
why did the patrolling team go to his house?
My lord, perhaps they have suspected. my
See,
lord, that-
Mr.
My lord,
Bhuya, you also must have constructed a house.
yes,
You also purchased rod.
my lord.
Did
my lord.
ever the police go
No,
to your
no.
house?
No, my lord.
No.
No, my lord. They have,
Same is with, I think, many people who are sitting here.
yes. Some information may they have received that this may be the stolen or something like that, my lord.
Hmm.
That's why, my lord, when we produce the case memo, my lord, police could have verified it from the hardware shop, my lord.
So you mean to say
My
that
lord.
when the police went to your residence, you have produced the cash memo?
Yes, my lord.
But the police did not accept it.
No, they have received the original one and the Xerox copy was with us, my lord.
Okay.
My lord.
But in spite of giving proof that it was purchased,
My-
police is acting against.
My lord, acting against. And now what they have in the investigation.
So now,
My
what do you want us to do in this writ petition now?
My lord. No, my lord, it was filed in the year 2018, my lord.
Oh.
Now already 25 years has elapsed, my lord.
Uh,
Police has also filed the charge sheet also, my lord.
uh,
My lord, now I have to only face the trial, my lord. Trial has not
Definitely.
yet commenced, my
So
lord.
this is what we are trying to ask you.
My lord, my lord,
So what do you want us to do here in this matter?
my lord. Can close the writ petition.
No, what was the prayer here?
Not for the purpose of to take appropriate action against the respondent number 4 and 5, my lord, for illegal detention of the petitioner.
Close to it. Heard Mr. A.R. Bhuyan, Madam, close it.
Lordship.
And all questions will be open to the investigation.
Yes, Lordship.
And closure will in no manner prejudice either of the parties.
Lordship.
Mhm. Mhm. First is dia boli ko dekho.
My lord, only
Dia investigation will continue.
I already have,
Motion set will be brought to its logical, whichever will be brought to it.
Lordship, I have got the scan copy from the court of the charge sheet and all these
It's
things.
there. They will take note of that.
Lordship.
Heard Mr. A.R. Bhuyan, loan counsel for the petitioner, also heard M.S. M. Bacharji, learned additional Senegal advocate for the respondents. Rafiqul Islam, son of Bashar Ali of Sarabari Bulut, Police Station Hajo, District Kamrup, has instituted this writ petition with the following prayer. It is an admitted position that in respect of the subject matter involved in this writ petition, Hajo PS case number 414/2018 under section 379/411 had been of the Indian Penal Code had been registered. But this writ petition was instituted raising certain allegations that the events preceding the registration of the Hajo PS case 414/2018 was not in the manner as indicated in the FIR, but the facts would be otherwise, to the extent that the petitioner claims that the rods in question were seized from him at about 9 a.m. on 4/6/2018 and not 6/6/2018 as indicated in the FIR. But however, the respondents in the meantime have produced a scanned copy of the charge sheet that had been filed in the court of the. Can I have the name of the court? In the court of the learned subdivisional judicial.
Judicial Magistrate First Class, Hajo.
In the court of the learned judicial magistrate first class Hajo, and the matter is pending trial. It is fairly stated by Mr. A.R. Bhuyan that because of the elapse in time and as charge sheet had already been submitted, no further adjudication is required in this writ petition. Full stop. We also clarify and provide that the trial in Hajo PS case number 7 so shall proceed as per law and shall not be influenced or either of the parties be prejudiced in any manner because of the closure of this writ petition. Accordingly, the writ petition stands closed, giving liberty to the petitioner to contest his defense in the trial in the trial in respect of Hajo PST 414/2018 and also giving liberty to the state to prosecute the petitioner as may be required under the law.
Deeply obliged.
Item 20,
Charge sheet, madam, charge sheet date. The charge sheet dated so and so and then submitted. 29/6/20. 2018. At that time itself. It was.
29/6/2018, charge sheet number 239/2018.
Item 20. Relevant material that Bahaz Ali, son of Kosimuddin, were deposed DW2 and Bahar, son of Kosimuddin of 66 of Sham Chornekir Kuti Part 2 are one and the same person. SP to also make a verification. Have you done it?
No, no, Lordship,
By the order of 21/7/2023, the Subednapur Police Border Dhubri was also required to make a verification and submit a report as to whether Bahaj Ali, son of late Kosimuddin Mondal, alias Kesa Mondal of village Goripur, who had deposed as DW2, and Bahaj Ali, son of Kosimuddin of the 1966 voters list of village Sham Chorner Kuti Part 2, are one and the same person. The report may be produced on the next reasonable date list on.
Item 21.
If they are same person, you have established your case. No? Yes, Mr.
In terms of earlier order.
Relies on the 66 of village Mayachor, Montaz Ali.
Pilot, I have filed an additional affidavit annexing the entire voter list of 1993.
No, that they're the same person.
Yes, Lordship, same person. Lordship, the voter list of 93 and 97 will say that this is the same person. Because in the.
No, Noyar Alga and Mayachor.
Yes, Lordship. In the.
How do you know that Mayar Olga man and the Nayar Olga man and Mayachor man are the same person?
My lord, that your Lordship in the voter list of 1993 contains the name of all the family members.
Acha, the entire
Yes,
family,
entire family
entire family en bloc went and
Yes,
migrated.
Lordship, in 1993. And in 1997, except the father of the petitioner and one of his one of our uncle, they shifted to Naira Lordship, except these two persons and the family member. All other family member in the 1993 voter list is there.
Acha, except the 2%, the whole family shifted to Nair Alga.
No, these two persons shifted to Naira
The
father
rest,
of the petitioner and uncle, one uncle.
understand, rest remained at
remained.
Nair Alga,
My lord,
Mayarchor.
my son.
Huh.
In 1993,
So how do you prove it?
my lord, 1993, voter list of 1993, my father's name appeared in Mayarchar. 94 lordship, my father purchased a plot of land, I have annexed that. In the voter list, land document, 94 lordship, we shifted to.
Yes, Mr. Ali. So after shifting, does the name appear or not?
I'll just have to verify this.
Hmm. The election commission may produce the voters list and also verify whether the name of whether the name of Momtaz is the father, no?
Montas is one of grandfather.
Whether Ismail, no, who is the father?
Hakimuddin lordship.
Hakim.
Hakimuddin Sheikh.
কি করলো? Name of Hakimuddin in the voters list of 1997 of village Noyar Alga appeared in respect of the same village prior to the shifting. And also whether the name of Hakimuddin was discontinued in village Mayachor, from where he claims to have shifted.
Yes.
It is to know,
22.
বাকিটা থাকি বেশি সো এই দুটার নাম কত বন্ধ হবো আর বাকি এটা থাকি যাব আজি তো দেখুন চাই আহে
May it please, your lordship. Lordship, it is a contested matter. I am relying on voter list of 1966, 1971, 74, 1985,
1966
6,
page number
41.
41 Toraf Ali.
Yes, lordship, or Toraf Ali, grandfather. Grandfather.
Toraf Ali is the grandfather.
Jagannesa, grandmother.
Grandfather Toraf Ali. Joybornesa, grandmother.
Grandmother.
Village Ujirer Chor.
Yes.
Now who is the father?
Father Mainuddin. Mainuddin. Petitioner is Anwara Khatun. Her father's name is Mainuddin.
Mainul.
Mainuddin. His name-
Mainuddin. Where
Yes,
does
sir.
the name of Mainuddin appear?
Mainuddin. 43, Lordship,
Number
page number 43. voter list
43
number 71.
Mainuddin son of Torof Uzire Chor. 71 okay আছে sir.
Additional voter list, Lordship, corrected.
Anyway, so now which matter will issue?
Lordship,
Anwara is the daughter of Mainuddin.
Lordship, voter list of 1985,
85 page number
49.
49. In the same village.
Yes, Lordship.
Uzire Chor. Mainuddin is there.
Mainuddin, yes, Lordship, grandfather, grandfather,
Torof. Mainuddin son of Torof.
yes.
Which will show that Anwara is the daughter of Mainuddin.
Lordship, school certificate,
Page number.
page number 55. Also, Abin Nama 56, page number 56.
Kabinnama does not contain the name of the father.
Yeah, it has, Lordship. Father's name is there, Lordship.
Page 57.
But the case of
Anwara Khatun, Boyo, 18 বছর, Pita, nothing, বর্তমান ঠিকানা Uzire Chor. That's it, there in the next page.
There should be there. I think that page 58, your lordship.
Mainuddin,
That's a continuation.
yes, Lordship, 58.
Mainuddin. Mainuddin. Yes, sir. What do you say? And school certificate also.
Yes.
Which page?
Full certificate, page number 55.
55. Full certificate or original admission register verify for the support A9 plus is also examining the authenticity of the report, whether it is contemporaneous and whether acceptable. In number original register from Polkuri Sabo and pending to Ragidom. Yes, Mr. Sharma.
Just a minute.
This certificate is issued on the basis of very.
But in 1985, voter list lordship,
Education register from Saliagal now to the next. Certificate may you of any date. Yes.
Page 49, lordship, 1985 voter list. Moyana's name is there who it is
Page.
claim as her father, lordship,
Page 49.
49, but
Mainuddin is not there.
Moinu's name, grandfather name also different, lordship, not
Torof.
not Torof.
Torof.
Uh.
Torof son of Kosimuddin, it's okay.
Torof is okay, lordship, but in respect of Moyan Ali, lordship, Noran was written, lordship, not Torof, lordship.
Moyan Ali. Noran.
Not
Lordship, we have stated in the WS.
Just a minute. So, in the house of Torof Ali, do you expect one Moyan Ali, son of Noran, to also remain? And Moyan Ali, son of Torof, will be sent out of the house.
Lordship.
Did you expect it to happen? Torof Ali, he will send away Mainuddin, son of Torof. There you go out of the house, and in his place, he'll bring one Moyan Ali, son of Noran, and keep him with him as his son. Do you expect Torof to have done that? But see, otherwise everybody is related to Torof. Aimona Torof, Nalusek Torof, only Moyan is of Noran. Samsher is also Takhap. Torof become Takhap now. Sukuri is also Tara.
So that. Lordship may remand the matter. Examine this.
Most unlikely is somebody must have put. And Moinuddin is 25 in 1974. So he is 37 in 1985.
Lordship.
No. What did you? Sent.
Yes, Lord.
MS Begum.
Sorry.
MS Begum. My name.
Oh, your name. Heard MST Begum during counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. G. Sharma. The petitioner Anwara Khatun was referred to the Foreigners Tribunal number 4, Gwalpara, for rendering an opinion as to whether she is a foreigner under the Foreigners Act 1946, resulting in registration of FT case number FTGM/171/18. Tribunal rendered an opinion dated 18/9/2019 declaring the petitioner to be a foreigner in the writ proceeding. Reliance is placed on the voters list of 1966 of village Uzire Chor, police station Bagbor in the present Borpeta district, which contains a name of Taraf Ali, son of Kasimuddin at serial 34, and that of Joy Gornesa, wife of Taraf Ali at serial 35, where Taraf Ali is aged about 60 years, and it is claimed that Taraf Ali is the grandmother and Joy Gornesa is the grandmother of the petitioner. The voters list of 1971, the additional voters list of 1971 as corrected contains the name of Moinuddin, son of Taraf Ali at serial 1241, and his age is shown as 22 years. The 1974 voters list contains the name of what is page 46? Why did you bring this document? Yes. Then 1974 corrected additional voters list of Udiyachar also contains a name of Moinuddin, son of Taraf, and his age is 25 years. The voters list of 1985 contains a name of Taraf Ali, son of Kasimuddin at serial 6, and his age is shown as 70 years. Aimana Khatun, wife of Taraf at serial serial 6. Aimana Khatun, wife of Taraf at serial 7, and age is shown as 62 years, along with the other sons of Taraf Ali. But at serial 10, serial 10 contains the name of Moyan Ali, son of Noran, showing his age to be 37. An objection is raised that Moyan Ali of the 1971 and 74 voters list is son of Taraf, but in 85 he is depicted as Moyan Ali, son of Noran. But it is noticed that Moyan Ali, son of Noran, is also residing in the same house number 3 as Taraf Ali, along with his other sons. And the age of Moyan Ali, son of Noran, is 37 years in 85, whereas it was 25 years in 1974. A presumption can be drawn that the voters list is incorrect to the extent that it ought to have been Moyan Ali, son of Taraf, rather than Moyan Ali, son of Noran. Otherwise, your tribunal will again reject on the same ground and send it back. Petitioner relies upon a school certificate issued by the headmaster of Mokhua Uzire Chor Emi Madrasa, which contains the information that Anwara Khatun is the daughter of Muhammad Moinuddin of village Uzire Chor. Reliance is also placed on a, it's called Kabin Nama, or it is different, because this itself is a Kabin Nama, or this is a
Kavinnama.
The Kavinnama we know, but this one looks different.
Yeah.
The getup is different. That's why I'm saying. Is it also called Kavinnama or some other name?
There are two authorities in Assam. There is a.
We know.
Chill.
Mr. Rashid, by now we know almost everything
That is a land saying.
after repeatedly dealing with all these matters. So sometimes when it is wrong also, it is very easy for us to detect.
Yeah.
Because coming to know so many of these aspects. কি বলবো? Based on a Kavinnama, which contains the information that Anora Khatun is the daughter of Moyanuddin of village Uzirechor. Relying on the school certificate and the Kavinnama, the petitioner seeks to establish submits that she had established that she is the daughter of Moinuddin of the voters list of 1971, 74 and 85 of village Uzirechor, and her grandfather is Taraf Ali of the 1966 voters list. But however, it is noticed that the requirement of the procedure to be followed as laid down in Rupali Onima Das as regards the evidentiary value of the school certificate had not been followed. In the circumstance, remanded back to the tribunal, and the tribunal shall call for the records in origin of the admission register of Mokhwa Uzirechor ME Madrasa and verify from the same whether it contains the information that Anwara Khatun is the daughter of Muhammad Moinuddin of village Uzirechor. The tribunal shall also examine the authenticity and of the school admission register that may be produced, apart from looking at the contents thereof, and satisfy itself that it is an original document. Madam Begum, out of 12 cases, 10 were found to be fake. Till now, I have keeping count. We have called for 12 such school records. 10 were found to be fake. Not fake, manufactured, manipulated, manufactured, and all kind of things. So that is also important. Not only the information, whether the document itself is acceptable in law. The marriage registered in origin, which resulted in the Kavinnama at page 57, we also call for, and the contents thereof be verified. Upon responding, the Home Department may make their very submit report. Upon doing the needful, origin of the past.
Deeply obliged.
Otherwise, we should have dismissed this petition because it is short of the required material. But still, we're sending it back. But this verification will have to be made.
Thanks. In item number 19, madam, I was not appearing, madam. I was in Lex in court number 12, madam.
19.
Yes, my name may be recorded. But I was in Lex, madam, in court number 12, madam. So I could not appear, madam.
It's okay. Mr. Bhuyan was there.
Yes, I am for response number 4, madam. My name.
Your response for.
Item 23.
Hey, John, Nikki Ketaman Mazat, 23.
Sorry, item 23.
Yes, Mr. Hassan.
May I please, Lordship, may pay the last order, my lord.
Sometime maybe a long lot.
Otherwise, my lord, the petitioner has the sufficient documents, my lord.
And this question, we want to examine it because tribunals also, we have noticed, they're simply passing the order that X in 1966 was 40 years. In 1977, he ought to have been 51 years. He's showing as he's shown as 56 years. Reject. Under what circumstance material produced in evidence can be rejected? How? Why do you reject both the documents? Is it your case that these are fake fabricated documents? No. But if it is not fake and fabricated, why they will be not admissible in evidence? Why do you reject it outright? You can only reject on one ground, that because the age according to you ought to have been 51 years in the example I have given, it is shown as 55 years. Therefore, the two persons may be a different person. That is a rebuttal from your side. You have to prove it. Under which proposition of law you reject the two documents?
No.
If that is your case, the burden will shift on the state to prove it now. No, this man who is shown as 55, who ought to have been 51, he is a person different from the person who ought to have been 55. So we want to go to this question. Therefore, we required an affidavit from you. Apparently, what would you?
Rupi.
Mr. Sharma, I think let's clarify this aspect. It's repeatedly happening now. It's not one isolated case that this has happened. You file your affidavit, see who argues the matter. If somebody wants to project from the respondent side, know that this is the law, please bring us the law. We'll examine it. Adjourn on the prayer, Mr. G. Sharma, Home Department, to do the needful as indicated in the order of 22/5/2023.
2 weeks time.
Take a date, whichever you want.
26.
The beautiful September.
26 will be okay. Yes, sir.
Last order, I tried to put it refugee certificate original. He already explained that he have not original copy.
Just a minute. Yes, what is your submission?
Original copy is not available here.
Which original copy?
The refugee registration certificate.
So if it is not there, then?
I have 1965 voter list.
No, but the question is, you claim that Jyotindra Biswas of 65 voters list of village Khaitigaon is the father.
Yes.
To prove it, you rely on a school certificate that Kshetro Mohan Sarkar, he is the petitioner, Kshetro Mohan.
Yes, Khetramohan Biswas.
He is a petitioner.
Yes, petition.
That Khetra Mohan is the son of Jatindra Mohan Sarkar of Tongla.
Yes.
So now whether Jatindra of Khaitigao and Jatindra of Tongla are the same person, this is no first
Yes.
question.
Yes.
And secondly, school certificate, you have to prove it.
Original I can prove it.
What do you want to do? First, how did you prove that Hape Khaiti Jatindra and Tongla Jatindra are the same? How will you prove it?
1989 voter list exhibited in
Of which place? 89
my present place.
Tongla.
Yes.
How do you know that they are the same person? What is your name? Your name?
Khetramohan Biswas.
Your name?
A1.
Mr. Ayub Ahmed. Suppose there is a document Ayub Ahmed of
Yes.
another village,
Yes.
Ayub Ahmed of Guwahati. How do you know that they are two not different persons? They're the same person. How do you?
That respect to
Petitioner may produce any relevant material which may establish that
I have
The
the
name?
holding certificate.
what holding certificate of which place?
Presently, page number 39.
That's what I am saying. One Jatindra of Tongla is very much in existence.
Yes.
There's no doubt about that.
Yes.
You don't need more than one document to prove about that. But how will you prove that this Jatindra and Jatindra of that what other place? Khaitigao, they are the same place. How do you prove it? Petitioner may produce any relevant material which may show that Jatindra Biswas, son of Nilakanta at serial 230 of the voters list of 1965 of village Khaitigao in the Udalguri district, and Jatindra Mohan Sarkar of village Tongla, referred in the school certificate produced by the petitioner, are one and the same person. This also and so. It is noted that one opportunity had already been granted, and this is a further opportunity that has been provided.
Then original school certificate is other further documents is not available.
First, you prove that the two Jatindra is same, then we go to the school certificate.
Yes.
Otherwise, it will be futile. Next.
28. Item 28.
Yes, Madam Deka.
Lordship, in this matter, PS case was registered.
Sorry.
In this matter, police case was registered.
Case number
Case number 271/23.
of which police station?
Dhuburi Sodor.
The updated status of the investigation of Dhubri police station case number
271.
271/2023 be produced before the court on the next returnable date. A copy be made available. Who is there? Government?
P. Sharma.
B. Sharma.
P. Sharma.
P. Sharma. I mean,
P. Sharma.
P. Sharma and State Council. Police Council.
Item 29.
Lordship, my senior life is in court number 20. Can please
So what do you-
pass over the matter for just for the time being.
30.
Please, your lordship. I was directed to produce the 1985 voter list of mother of the petitioner. I could not contact with him, Lord. I am praying before your lordship to grant me some more time.
Adjourn on a prayer, Mr. Jed Haman, Land Council petitioner, to produce the necessary material as indicated in the order of 27/2023.
32.
Yes, 32.
8 September.
You rely on the 66 voters list of Buduchor,
Yes, my lord.
and you also rely on a Chita.
Chicago, yes,
a plot.
link with Hadar, my lord.
Where is the Chita? Which page?
Page 66. 68, my lord. 68.
When did Nizamuddin die?
Yes, my lord.
When did Nizamuddin Sheikh die?
He died almost
Okay. Right? The petitioner to produce the information as to when Nizamuddin Sheikh of village Buduchor died, and the relevant death certificate be also produced. Next item. Please not. No, we are a little perturbed because these mutation orders are taking place only when you are required to give this evidence before the tribunal, not earlier. Suppose the person dies 20 years back, you do it in 2019. The man dies 3 days back, still you do it in 2019. Why 2019? Because by this mutation order, you try to prove that you are the daughter of so and so. Why the mutation takes place only when there's the requirement to produce this evidence before the tribunal? If you were the regular inheritor of the land of Nizamuddin, it ought to have been around the time when he died or a little later. But invariably, it's of 2019 and 2018, all mutation orders. So when we are strict with the school certificates, school certificate is abandoned. When we got strict with the panchayat certificate, those are abandoned. So because we started accepting mutation, now we have noticed that next wave is coming is mutation. Rightly or wrongly, get hold of a mutation order somewhere and come to the court. And the new trend now coming up is sale deed. Needs to bottom. It in vogue is mutation. Mutation very, very, very.
May I please, your lordship? Petitioner is Mujib Mia. Page 30. Muqsed Ali's father.
You filed some earlier writ petition. WBC 1561/2021.
Yes, sir.
There you relied upon some English translation, where we rejected, saying that translation cannot be a synopsis of the vernacular. Translation has to be a exact depiction in English language. You are not even aware of it, but our records are showing.
Vernacular is there, Lord. 33.
Are you relying on some voters list of 1970?
1966, petitioner father was voter.
No, 1970 voters list.
32.
Are you relying on it?
32.
Of village Ranir Palm?
Yes,
Yes, Lord.
Which page is it?
32 lordship.
Our order আছে মন বলছে জমিগুলো ট্রান্সলেশন দিয়ে ওদের রেকর্ডিং পেজ আছে Yes, page 32.
Yes, 32.
Who is the petitioner? Mazid Mia. Whose son is he?
Muqsad Ali.
Muqsad Ali.
Muqsad Ali is voter of 1996.
And mother is Baharjan.
Mother is Bahardan Nisa.
Mother.
Yes.
Which document will show he is the father?
1997 voter list.
Page number.
Page 37. Petitioner is voter along with his father.
Just a minute. Yes, Mr. Sharma.
In earlier voter list lordship, Bahardan name is not there.
In which one?
1966,
70 is there.
70 is there.
She may not have been married around that time.
Yes,
or-
Land documents also there.
Go back. What is it? Village name, go to run from there. What is it? Your name?
D. Hussain.
D. Hussain.
Yes.
D. Hussain G. Sharma. The petitioner Majid Mia was referred to the
Foreigner Tribunal number 6. Borbet.
Foreigners Tribunal number 6 Borpeta for rendering an opinion as to whether he is a foreigner under the Foreigners Act 1946, resulting in registration of FT case number 611/2015. The tribunal rendered an opinion dated, what is the date?
25/10/2018.
25/10/2018, declaring the petitioner to be a foreigner, being aggrieved the petition is instituted. In the writ proceeding, the petitioner relies upon the voters list of 1966 of village Ranir Palm police station Bagbor in the present Borpeta district, which contains the name of Muqsad Ali, son of Fakir Mia at serial 185. It is claimed that Muqsad Ali is the father of the petitioner. Reliance is also placed on the voters list of 1970 of village Ranir Palm, containing the name of Muqsad Ali, son of Fakir at serial 184, and that of Baharjan Nisa, wife of Muqsad Ali at serial 179, and it is claimed that Baharjan Nisa is the mother of the petitioner. Further reliance is placed on the voters list of 9. Of 1997 of village Ranir Palm, containing the name of Muqsad Ali, son of Fakir at serial 52, Baharjan Nisa, wife of Muqsad Ali at serial 53, and Majid Mia, son of Muqsad at serial 54. It is claimed that Majid Mia of the 1997 voters list is the petitioner himself. And as the name of Majid Mia appears with Muqsad Ali and Baharjan Nisa in the same voters list, and all of them are staying in the same house. And further, as the name of Muqsad Ali and Baharjan Nisa appears in the voters list of 1970, and further, the name of Muqsad Ali appears in the voters 1966, the petitioner had discharged the burden under Section 9 of the Foreigners Act that the Foreigners Act is stopped. In view of the above, remanded back to the tribunal to examine the voters list of 1966, 1970, and 1997 of village Ranir Palm, as well as the complete and continuous voters list of village Ranir Palm from 1966 to 1997. The petitioner to produce before the tribunal the complete and continuous voters list of village Rani Farm from 1966 to 1997. The petitioner may also rely upon any further material if so advised. The respondents in the Home Department to make a verification and submit a report as to whether Majid Mia of the voters list of 1997 of village Rani Farm and the writ petitioner Majid Mia are one and the same person. Arguable. Upon doing the needful, the reason order be passed.
36. 36. Appearance. September, September.
Here, please, your lordship. Page number 23, lordship, voter list 1966. Grandmother name appeared, lordship.
Page
Along-
number 60,
Page number 23,
23.
1966 voter list. Grandmother name appeared, lordship. Haleman Nesa, along with his paternal uncle.
Aleman is the grandmother.
Grandmother, yes, lordship.
Yes, and
And Sovan Mia is his paternal uncle, lordship.
Okay.
Page number 25, 1970 voter list of 1970. Grandmother name appeared along with his father,
Soban,
Malekuddin.
Soban and Aleman. Okay.
Malekuddin.
Oh,
lordship.
Malekuddin.
Malekuddin is his father.
Right.
And lordship, page number 31, voter list of 1997.
Who is the petitioner? Zahirul. So this Zahirul, 1997.
1997 voter list, lordship. Petitioner's name appeared along with his father. After 1996, lordship, petition.
Shifted.
They have.
How will you prove the shifting?
Lordship, Jamabandi copy. Page number.
Jamabandi cannot prove a shifting. Jamabandi will prove that somebody had land in some place. That's all. Shifting is a specific act where one person earlier resided in one place, later on moved to another place. So you have to prove that act of moving from one place to another.
Lordship, page number 31.
31 we have seen, it is of village Borbadi.
Yes, Borbaradi.
Borboradi.
Borbaradi, yes, lordship. They
So
have
Borboradi and Balapara, they are different villages.
said- Yes, lordship.
The petitioner may produce any relevant material which may prove the claim that the family which earlier resided at village Balapara later on shifted in the year 1996 to village Borboradi. This one so.
7. Tomorrow, September.
Yes, Mr. Mukhtar.
But I am relying Sita, Jamabandi, my lord.
The writ
Page
proceeding
31.
relies upon the Jamabandi of village Kokua Tepa.
My lord.
Order Circle Officer 66. Yes, Mr. Sharma.
Lordship.
Jamabandi, there is a circle officer order of 21/1/1966 by which name of Qasim Ali had been mutated. So Qasim Ali existed as on 1966. Okay.
Lordship.
Now 2015 voters list of which same village contains the name of Takbil Ali. He's the petitioner,
Yes, my lord.
son of Qasim. So he says that I have discharged my burden. What do you say? Mr. Mukhtar,
My
when was the name of Qasim entered in a voters list?
Asim, my lord.
At some point of time, it must have entered, even though it was not in 1966.
Asim, my lord.
The petitioner may produce the voters list.
1997 is there, my lord.
7 is there, we have noticed, but when
1996.
first time? Suppose a man bought land in 1966.
My lord.
Even if 66, his name was not there, it ought to have been there in 1970. If not 1970, at least 1977, not later than that. The
Earlier,
petitioner may
earlier.
produce all the voters list where the name of Qasim Ali appears in respect of village Bhukuatepa. List on so and so. Fine.
Fine.
But if all of a sudden only 97 it appears,
Fine.
a man existed from 1966.
1993 onwards, it's there.
Understand?
Anyway, after 71, my lord, that is true, my lord.
Question- No, 30 years his name doesn't appear. So I think you'll have to explain that situation, why it happened so.
That's right, my lord.
Please go for voter list of Muthage to Nachikian.
Item,
What do you mean, item 39, Sikkim.
I adjourn on the prayer, Mr. A. Ali,
38.
went on the election department for
Yeah.
doing the needful as indicated in the order of 27/7/2023. This nonsense.
39.
It's
Right,
39.
you want. Yeah? Oh, sorry, I'm sorry. My.
Yes, so please. start. Oh, you're 40. 39 who appears?
SB Choudhury.
Good. How many? None appears for the petitioner. List again. In the event of subsequent non-appearance, appropriate order shall follow.
I have received instruction here in that matter, 39.
If the petitioner doesn't
Yes,
appear, why do you?
okay, yes, obliged.
कोई डिवोशन नहीं बात है
40 and 41. Huh? Did.
Yes, Mr. Uddin.
May I please? Before I argue the matter on fact matter, I want, here,
Fact is to be stated, not argued.
two, my lord, different
Mr.
proceeding,
Uddin,
common judgment pass. So I
Mr.
have
Uddin, your first statement, we have some reservation. Facts are always stated. Facts are never argued.
before I place on before your worship,
So two reference cases that.
two reference, common judgment, common order. So I am, my lord, praying for a similar order, your lordship earlier.
38 or 39.
Two brothers, against two brothers.
Just a minute.
Common order is passed.
This was writ petition by Jasmina.
Jasmina, brother and sister.
Jasmina Begum and they were registered in the premises that
They were brother and sister, not two brothers.
it is stated by Mr. A. Iwuddin, Learned Counsel, heard to Didibo. Sorry, that Jasmina Begum and the petitioner Muhammad Jamaluddin are brothers and sisters. And in respect of Jasmina Begum, FT/L/ case number 230/2015 was registered in the Foreigners Tribunal number 7, Nagaon, Lanka. In the same tribunal, FTL case number 234/2015 was registered against the present petitioner Muhammad Jamaluddin. In both the reference cases, a common opinion was passed. Common opinion dated 27/1/2017 was passed. And Jasmina Begum assailed the common opinion in WBC 1469/2017, wherein an order was passed that when separate references were instituted, a separate opinion is required to be passed, and the references are not to be proceeded, not to be decided by a common opinion. Accordingly, the opinion dated 27/1/2017 in FTL case 230/2015 and FTL case 234/2015 was set aside and the matter remanded back to the tribunal to render an individual opinions on the two references. The instant writ petition is also against the opinion dated 27/1/2017 against a common unit by Muhammad Jamaluddin. Accordingly, the same order.
No, this is different. Two brothers in two case, present case.
Who is here?
Here, my lord,
Abdul, he is not Jamaluddin.
I am referring this order for a similar order.
Why similar?
Because earlier your lordship had that common order will not do. my lord.
Now what is?
This is also, my lord, in two writ petition, I preferred against common order. Two brothers, common order.
40 and 41 are
Okay, you
brothers.
want this?
Yes, the similar order.
Why don't you tell the complete facts? Why did you wait till we pass our order?
I thought your lordship was quoted.
No,
That's
we are not
quoting.
quoting anything. You gave the impression that this is now Jamaluddin has come before the court. Adjourned to be listed again. Next day.
Maybe this was.
Today's time is over for you.
1 minute time, your lordship. can
You have consumed your time for today.
I am sorry, my lord. I am sorry for
This
this.
next week. Next week, start with the correct facts.
Item 43 for motion.
Every matter has its own slotted time. Today's your slotted time is over.
Because of my lack of knowledge, skill, my lord, language skill, that I may not conspire it to your lord.
No, next day you'll get the same order. And you're not prejudiced.
23.
With your lordship.
It would fix it, did you next
Taste
week?
rate. Next week, taste rate.
Order to.
A order to deliver. Like it was also.
Maybe, sir.
This one you need not rely on a judgment. You can only tell us the proposition or the facts that a common judgment in respect of 2%. The rest will be taken care of.
Maybe.
Yes.
Yes, 16. I think that. Earlier, he said.
Lordship, record was called for, lordship, not yet received.
List again on 16H. No report, nothing.
earlier
Only
he
two orders said here. Prayed for list on 11/8, list again on 16/8. That's all.
Actually, earlier occasion lordship interim given was given.
Sorry.
Earlier 11 was listed and interim was given. But
Interim was given. No, sorry, you are wrong.
No. 11
Full is paper. You got a full, isn't it?
Interim to 9th, okay?
No record was called for.
Yes, we have been informed. Interim order was initially given, but later on withdrawn because your submission based on which interim was given did not exist when you later on checked up. Now you argue
yes, 16. lordship.
16.
Doesn't.
Yes, page number 16.
16.
What is
From
16?
16 judgment. lordship. Judgment, he is an Indian. One contest lordship.
Sorry,
Petitioner is an Indian declared.
declared as an Indian. So
Indian.
are you claiming res judicata?
Yes. Same.
What are the principles of res judicata? Condition precedent of res judicata? You heard the concept res judicata. There are two conditions precedent for res judicata to be applicable. What are the two principles? No, it's your submission. You are claiming res judicata benefits. So what is res judicata? Because legal propositions are not hearsay that I have heard the word res judicata somewhere, so I'm invoking it. You have to also understand it. And then we'll examine whether it is applicable or not, whether the two conditions are satisfied or not. What are the two conditions? The petitioners claim the benefit of the principles of res judicata by referring to an earlier judgment dated 4/4/2014 in FT case number 5276/G/12, available as Annexure 1, page 16 to the writ petition. The Land Council seeks for an adjournment to examine as to whether the earlier judgment dated 4/4/2015 indicated above do satisfy the conditions precedent applicable in case of res judicata. Why should I tell you everything? This is not a law class. Say that this is the two conditions precedent and that is satisfied in this case. We'll pass the order in.
Hello.
Item 45 for admission. Yeah.
Yes, madam. Ghosh.
May I please Lordship? Lordship, page 19, 19. Voter list of 1966, Lordship.
Page 19.
19.
66.
Voter list.
Oh, Mali Bagan.
Nirod Chandra, that is the
Mali
father.
Bagan, where? The Kharguli.
I don't know.
Mohkuma Guwahati Mouza Panbari. Amlik metro নহয় Panbari. Thana Guwahati to ekho nahi. Mr. Ali, come to page 19. Cow Mali Bagan, Mouza Panbari. Panbari is somewhere that Chandrapur side. Thana Guwahati.
I'll have to also complete this question because
Verify.
yes,
There is no nothing called Thana Guwahati. According to Thana Guwahati, Thana Guwahati does not exist. The Election Commission to verify the correctness of the information contained in the voters list of 1966 in respect of village Malik Bagan, available at page 19, as regards the police station. Inasmuch as the voters list shows the police station to be Guwahati police station.
I'll produce the complete voter list of 1966.
Response. It will do that. You got the at two. Okay.
Time being 49.
Lordship, Lordship, my senior is still engaged in court number 20.
Adjourned on the prayer of your name.
HMS Ilahi.
EJ.
HMS Ilahi.
To be listed on sets. Take it. Okay. 14 to 14 to 2